What's up, collectors? It's your man Fatal here on the Saturday morning, about to do a nice little unboxing for you guys, and we'll have a little music playing in the background, of course. Yeah, and I got a guest with me today. Can y'all guess who that is? Probably not. But I'm gonna put him on screen in T minus 2 seconds. What's up, y'all? It's your man Fatal, and I'm here with my man Cash, the Gemini. So you know who in the building? Geminis. Two Geminis in the building right now. We're gonna do a simple unboxing, man, of an OG Sideshow piece, man. This Catwoman, man. I have been hunting it, and you know, the hunt of collecting, man. Well, with high ESs, you don't have to hunt, but when you got a piece like this, that's why one of the aspects of collecting that I enjoy, man, is hunting down a piece, and I was able to get this one, but it didn't come without one little minor problem, you know. But what's your opinion on that, Cash?
First of all, I love the purple suit Catwoman. That's always been my preference over the black suit. Uh, I think the first time I seen her in the purple suit was that comic. I don't know the number or the whatnot, but she was on the comic with like a dinosaur inside of a museum trying to steal some jewels or something. And ever since then, the purple is my favorite color. So I was just like,
Man, that's your
you know,
favorite color?
yeah, believe it or not,
Crazy.
that's why my whole like YouTube stuff is purple.
That's
Was my
my
favorite
favorite
color.
color too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. Yeah, purple is a cool color, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm a Prince fan, so yeah, definitely.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, Purple Rain, man. Um, yeah, but this piece, I had been looking for a few years, and people on eBay were selling it for upwards of $1,500, and I just wasn't going to do that. I was able to get this one for six, and I
Nice.
think it was like $50, $60 shipping. The guy had it for seven. I made an offer, and he accepted. Actually, he didn't have it up for offer. I shot him a message, and I said, "Would you take?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was able to get it. It came from Canada. It was used. It looks good from what I see, except one piece, and I'll show you when I start unboxing it. But I'm gonna shout out everybody in the chat real quick. I know it's early. Redeemer 23, what's up, Unc? How you feeling, man? Rock City, Arkham, what's going on? Edwin Diaz, always supporting your man. Appreciate you very much. Chicago Dark Side, what up, what up, what up? George Moss in the building was happening. And Dennis Perez, what's going on, my brother? Vibranium Jim, what's going on, man? And we got Benny Vogel. Benny Vogel, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you, man. So before I do the unboxing, I got some photos I want to share with you guys real quick. Just a little something, man. So we can talk about some stuff that I've seen. And this J&D, Argon is her name. Liv Taylor.
Yeah, Arwen.
Arwen. Okay. I don't like this. What you think about it, man?
Yeah, I think if you're not an avid fan, like you might have seen the movie one time, maybe you'd be like, as a quick glance, you'd be like, oh, okay, but something's off about it. Like when you're comparing this to like their Harley or other stuff that they've been making, just something's off about it, and I don't know what, but something's off.
Did she ever smile? Like Liv Taylor is a woman that smiles. I when you pay for an expensive piece like this, I think I want to see some teeth. Put some work into it, man. Because this looks like a doll to me, man. That's my opinion on it. It looked like a doll, a Barbie. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing Facebook user redeem yourself, present yourself in your name, reveal. But her lower face is too round.
I agree.
2 round. Yeah. Hey Troy, how you doing? How you doing? Um, from here it looks okay. It look good, but I don't know, man. The money that they charging for these, it's probably gonna be what, 3 grand? If they talking about this is gonna be like that new line, that premium, it could be
Yeah,
3 grand. So I'm not a Lord of the Ring fan like that. I enjoyed movies, but it's nothing that I'm not a diehard Lord of the Ring fan. So this wouldn't be nothing I would get anyway. I don't care if it looked exactly like her. Yeah, Jose, that was him. So like he was saying, yeah, it doesn't say Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man, it's like a woman in a garden.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, absolutely. For a younger version of her, but you don't collect. Yeah, I wouldn't collect this. But like for comparison, this J&D Platinum piece, this is a shipped $3,500 piece. I think they did a lot better job with this one, with this Wonder Woman. What you think about this one?
Yeah, I agree. It's like just looking at the skin. This one here looks, nice and crisp. Like they have the paint perfected how they want it. But on Liv, it's something about the skin with her, and I do agree the face is too round on the, lip area and down. Um, I would hope that they would go back and retool a couple things. To me, the skin seems a tad too pale, like just like a smidge too pale.
Yeah, man, these things they are expensive, man, but the community has allowed J&D to be able to charge these prices because they always sell out. So
Yeah.
until the community says enough is enough, I'm not paying for that, then these prices will come down. That's just the simple math, man. If we keep buying it, the price is gonna keep going up, and they're gonna keep testing the waters. But I think this one looks good though. But I do believe it should have been $1,500 less. I mean, how much silicone this cost, man? I mean, the life size bust cost me less than this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so, but this one does look good.
Yeah, no comparison.
Did you see this yet?
I have not seen it yet, but I'm a huge fan of what's his name? Jonathan
Majors.
Mayers. Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is he's an excellent actor, and I would say he is the highlight of the movie.
Yeah.
But I still gave this movie a 5 out of 10. I won't spoil it for you. I've seen other people say it was an 8 out of 10. So
Oh, my bad. Let me put some respect on Michael Douglas' name. Sorry about that, Michael Douglas.
oh
I
yeah,
forgot
man,
he was in this movie.
you got Michelle Pfeiffer in this movie. You got some heavyweights.
Yeah.
And Michelle Pfeiffer probably was number 2 best thing about this movie. But yeah, Kang is a good character, and I had a nice heated debate with my man Chicago Darkside because we went to see it together, and I believe that Kang can defeat Thanos, and he wholeheartedly agrees that
Okay.
Thanos will beat him. Now,
Okay.
and the reason I think Kang can beat him because Kang is kind of like omnipresent. He's everywhere all the time, every universe, there's no universe he does not exist in. And I read some comic stuff where Kang battled Thanos, and he aged him until he turned into bones because he hooked himself up to the some kind of thing with the Eternals.
Yeah.
So he's very smart. And I was looking at that in a comic strip, and we're gonna talk about some other stuff. But Kang aged him up, and he turned to bone. Then there was another time they fought. Thanos made light work of him, and then after he killed Kang, a portal opened up behind Thanos, and Kang came out. He said, "Man, I'm everywhere, dude. You thought you killed me? I'm right behind you." You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So that'd be great, and I hope that this movie was a little lukewarm, but I think that it did give us a window into what Kane can do for this next phase.
Right,
You
right.
know, have you read any comics about Kane?
No. Remember I said I've never actually. I just started reading comics and going back just due to the hobby. I was never a person who knew anything in comic source material. It was always movies, video games, TV shows, things of that nature. But I just bought about 17 Marvel Mighty Masterwork books. Haven't got Kane, but I have some ones with like Ant-Man, Namor, those type of characters. So it'll be interesting to learn about this character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, man. I might have had these kind of like out of order right here, but that's the Council of Kings.
Okay.
This is directly from the comics, and this is a battle that they had where he connected himself to some, I think, a celestial being or something he did. I can't remember exactly. It was either celestials or eternals, but it was like a machine he hooked himself up to make him more powerful. Because his suit has a lot of the power. I guess his suit is like kind of like Thanos having the
Gauntlet.
So
Yeah.
Kane without his suit is not really that powerful, but with that suit he can do all kinds of stuff. So he aged him here, and until he turned to bones. So
Damn.
yeah, like strength for strength. Yeah, Thanos is stronger.
Yeah.
Man, I saw this. This looks so dope, man. This is like a muted repaint from that
Yeah.
XM Studio. Superman, boy. I would love for it to look like this. If it looked like this, I'd have probably pre-ordered this, man.
Man, Francis doing this stuff again. Shout out CFO.
Yeah. So, like, man, you ever got anything repainted in your collection?
Yeah.
How do you go about it?
You either can already have a vision, or you can and give them your vision, or just entrust them to do something really dope. But I promise you, when you get it back, there is no comparison to a custom, a license from whatever company you can think of. The paint is no comparison, because it's not like that factory paint. It's this master painter just taking his time, and you the only one he got to do it. I mean, there is no comparison. No comparison.
So with that being said, for a normal quarter scale piece, what's that running to get you a repaint?
Depends what it is. I mean, if it could be anywhere as low as 300-400, or it could be as high as 900. But that's typically the range that I see is around
just
there.
For the paint.
Just for the paint.
Wow.
But if it's completely different and it's gonna make the statue 10 times better, if you're able to get the statue on a sale, that's when I would do it. So when I did my repaint, I got a really good deal for it. So the deal that I saved on the actual statue price, I was able to just put that money towards the paint.
Yeah. So one that I would get a repaint on is that Sideshow Dark Side, the recent one they just did. Titan did it.
I got that for 35% off with free shipping.
Me too.
So with that savings, there's your repaint.
Yeah, I'm doing that. So I saw Titan get his repainted, and it looked amazing, bro. It took it to another level.
Different level, man.
And now you got like a one of one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. And Kang is a crew. So that crew gonna beat Thanos to me, in my opinion. Yeah. You can't beat somebody who everywhere all times. Many different versions. The council. That's how I feel. But now I do want to get some repaints done on some pieces, man. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is amazing, bro. This is amazing. Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Collectors Table. Actually, I'm like 10 away or something like that from 500. And once we get there, I got a couple Sideshow gift cards that we're gonna be giving out on the live show. Yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody being here, and I appreciate all the support, man. So that's why I like to give back to the community. I got a lot of pieces that may not be able to be displayed once I get my shelving up, and I'm gonna use some stuff for giveaways. Instead of going through the hassle of selling everything, I'm gonna pay
Yeah,
back the community for supporting the brother. That's
yeah,
how I'm gonna do it, man. For a lot of pieces. Yeah, yeah. Hey, man, that makes sense, Shane. New pieces over repaints over new pieces. Yeah, you take it to another level.
yeah.
He said 900. Was it worth it? Yeah, $900. Was it worth it, cash?
Yeah, like no doubt, man. Hey, I love my Magneto, and ain't too many people got it, man. So that's how I see it.
Yeah. I do not have any Moon Knight statue. The only thing from Moon Knight that I got coming is that hot toy. But I love Moon Knight, the character, man. I'm into that Egyptian culture, and I enjoyed the TV show. To be honest with you, I don't have this Dio. I saw it on Facebook, and then I was just amazed. It's gorgeous, man. This is a really clean paint job, man.
Really clean.
But if I had it, I would want to get it repainted. Absolutely, yeah. So we getting a 6 scale blade from Present Toys. I'm definitely picking this one up. I haven't seen it available to pre-order yet. I've been trying to find a website, Toys Wonderland. I didn't see it on there, but I'm looking to throw this one in my collection. I still collect a lot of 6 scale stuff, and man, this is giving Hot Toys a run for their money, and it's probably gonna push them to do a reissue. Man, what you think about this blade?
It looks spot on to the betrayed actor. Good swap outs looks like. I would say if you're looking for it, if you can't find it, I probably would ask John or anybody on the Collecting Weekly crew.
Yeah, man, this looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks good. Hair is spot on too.
Yeah, quality paint job on that Superman dial will be about 2,000. Wow, that's pretty heavy. But I don't know if you a collector
Yeah.
like me, with a piece like that I would never sell. Something like that, it'll be one of one. I don't know. Maybe I can justify that.
See, the thing is, even with that dark side or with how me repainting Magneto, I feel like those are two pieces that you could repaint and people would still buy. I don't think you'd have to take a loss on. I think once you put the pictures up for sale, they would see it like, oh, that's nice, and they'd buy it.
Look, man, Shane trying to start something because he know Darth. This is Blades. Darth Rashid is here. He said no one likes Blades. Next, no one likes.
Oh
Blades.
man.
Oh man, you trying to start something, man? You want to be starting something?
Blade is a really nice character,
something.
man.
Nah,
you
man.
got the custom, right?
I have the custom coming. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I got to pay for my shipping today. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I got it, man.
You got it in?
Yeah.
When you plan on unboxing it?
I already did.
You did? You didn't
Yeah,
do it? You didn't film it?
Nah, I ain't even been on YouTube like that recently,
Oh, man. Come on, man. That's gonna take you over that G, man.
I'll do a review, but see, I ain't got a camera no more. But hey, one thing I will say, that's one, just be a little careful doing it live. Just take your time if you are gonna do it live.
Well, you know how I do. I unbox my stuff pretty much before I go live. I take it out, and then I when I go live, I assemble it. So
it's nice though. It's definitely nice. One thing I'll say about them factories, man, they be leaving the statues a little dusty, man. Let's start letting them have an air gun or something to blow the dust off, man.
I feel you.
That's how Loki and Blade came in, two different companies.
Yeah.
Wesley's starting to no, I shouldn't say Wesley, but Blade is starting to get a lot of love recently. I'm seeing. It's about time, man.
Let me go past that. So this is the piece that I'm be presenting to you guys today. This is an OG. I call it the cheeky Catwoman. And I mean, she got high cheekbones.
Yeah, man, it's the
Yeah.
Eva Mendes Catwoman.
You see those cheekbones?
How you like the base on this one here?
It's kind of simple. It kind of reminds me of all the pieces that came out in that era.
Yeah,
Martin
I like it,
Canal
man.
pieces. I like it too. So one of these pieces right here, it came out of the it came off in the box. I noticed it was loose, but it's a simple glue. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you when I'm putting it together. But no, I really like this one, and I looked at it for years. Crazy part is my wife and I went out for Halloween one year, and I dressed up as Clark Kent, and she dressed up as this version of Catwoman.
Oh man!
And for a mother of three, man, she was looking pretty hot. I had to give my wife some props.
I feel it, man.
Yeah, this right here is off the chain, man. Matt's models. I saw this, man.
I'm not sure if this is the same Matt, but if you remember, there was a Galactus hand that sat inside the Sideshow Silver Surfer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big hand that you could put your Sideshow Silver Surfer in. I think it's the same dude who made that custom part. I think his name was also Matt, so I think.
You got a question in there.
Cash.
It's Matt Morozak?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty for sure. If you guys want to know, hit up Rome Ross, he would know.
Yeah, this is beautiful paint, man. It's beautiful paint. But you had a question in there.
Cash, the group that did your blade. Nope, that's a different group. The group that did my blade is the same group that did Jarhead's Wolverine versus Omega Red. And they're the same group that did that. They did the Black Panther you have, bro. That's what they did. You got that. You have their Black Panther.
Yeah, I'm digging this, but I don't know the scale of it. It don't look like it's that large. And I want I know XM's supposed to be bringing out. Yeah.
Wait for XM Throne, man.
But this is really good. This is the concept, the design on this.
Yeah.
Really, really nice, bro. Zion Art,
yeah.
What's up, cuz? Put your name in the chat because it don't show me your name. When I went through.
Said I got more than one cousin.
Yeah. What up? But I like it. The paint job on it is really good.
Yeah. And this is what I mean by a pro paint, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. And this guy, this chair got some Professor X vibes.
Yeah, dude.
But it's clean. It's clean, man. It's real clean. It's a little computer piece. This is a repaint. Speaking of repaints, this is the Sideshow. And it looks pretty good.
let me ask you on this, because before XM showed theirs, I was actually gonna buy this piece again. Really, find a very good deal, send it off to the painter, and I was gonna do that with this piece. But then XM came out with theirs, so now I will probably spend about the same amount of money for both of them. This with the repaint and the other one as is. So it's like, which one do you like? You know what I'm saying?
I always like this pose. I just think Sideshow made too many of them. That's why they still holding on to it.
Indeed, yeah.
But I always liked it. But the exclusive is the only one they should have made.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have made. They could have. To me, they should have did 2,500 ES.
Two swap out heads and leave it at that.
And leave it at that, man. And because this been sitting there for 5 years.
Hey, but they learning now.
Yeah, they learning.
They learning now. Frankie is low.
Still a good piece. Still
yeah.
A good piece. Yeah, Sindel head. Yeah, I don't mind him sitting on the Sindel head though.
I don't either. I'll probably get the XM one because I'm gonna end up paying the same price anyway. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So,
real quick, Dennis Perez just wanted to say that the Zion Art Galactus is 1/4.
is 1/4, but
Yeah,
it can't be 1/4.
or at least that's how they're
Yeah, it can't
advertising
be.
it.
It's impossible because that it can't be 1/4 because I
He's old,
guarantee
yeah.
I guarantee you that Silver Surfer on his hand is not 18 inches tall.
Because isn't Galactus can be any size, right? His character.
I believe he can, but Galactus is like the size of a skyscraper building, right? So 1/4 for him is like the size of my house or bigger. So to have Silver Surfer in his hand, I got the quarter scale Silver Surfer. I know that's not a quarter scale Silver Surfer in his hand, so there's no way that could be quarter scale. Impossible. It's probably the size of a quarter scale statue.
Oh, so, Shane's saying it's to pair with 1/4, but not a true 1/4.
Yeah, but it really won't pair with it.
Because he would have to be at least a 1/3 for it to look.
It wouldn't, not even 1/3. He would have to be at least the size of I would say Hulk? If you want, bigger than that. For Galactus to really pair decent with a quarter scale, it would have to be at least, just to make it really look realistic, at least 6 feet tall.
So you're saying bigger than a half scale?
It would have to be a life-size statue,
a life-size person,
to even come close, and that might not be close enough, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Because he has to literally be able to have a regular-sized human in his hand, and they look tiny.
Yeah.
So you'll never get that scale. My suggestion is for a company to do a bus with like an arm piece, right?
Oh, yeah.
And make the bus like the size of that Thanos that
Art had.
Yeah, and then build that as a quarter scale. Something like that, and maybe even a little larger.
That's a good idea, actually.
That's what I think. That's the only way you'll be able to really get it. You know, but I think that Iron Studios can come out with a 10 scale one head to go in between that diorama and just have like that head right there and surrounded by all them sentinels.
Yeah,
Sauron is a good comparison, but he's bigger than Sauron. Galactus makes Sauron look like a chump. Look, Galactus is literally taller than Sears Tower, man. Or Willis Tower now.
The only thing I would have changed on this repaint is I would have had his eyes red, because in this,
I think they are red.
In this storyline, though, he goes up against Blade. I think he's with the X-Force suit.
It looked like they made him red.
Yeah, muted.
Yeah, it's a little muted, but yeah. All right, so let's get into this unboxing, man. All right. All right, so I already did the dirty work. Very small box, man. Very small box. That's it right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not a big box.
That's crazy.
At all. All right, this was the inside styrofoam standard. The top box had her body and her right arm with the whip. And then the next box had the head sculpt and the base. So this is where that piece came out, right here. Right up in there. And you could tell it was glued, and you could tell it's like a thick hot glue. So yeah, it's not gonna be a big deal for me to glue it back in there. So it's no breakages. It just came unglued. And this is definitely an older piece, so I'm not gonna really crown it, but that's how that piece looks close up.
They did a really good job with the weathering on the paint.
Yeah,
this is supposed to be like an old school, like cathedral style or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, and they bases kind of all look like that. Like I got the Martin Canal Joker, and the base is similar, and I'm gonna put them next to each other so we can get a good idea. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Shane talking smack, man. He says I feel cheated from the whole experience.
Hey man, nah, no man, that tape cut. It wasn't no tape cut. There wasn't no tape. And that's one thing It's probably why it came apart because the styrofoam wasn't taped. Dude should have taped that back up, but he didn't. Cheated. Man, no nobody want to see that. All right. I'm gonna pull the base up.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen Shane on stream, I thought it was two Shanes. I'm like, yo, it's another Shane on stream, man.
I'm gonna do my art statue collector thing. Put the gloves on, man.
Hell yeah.
It's not too weighty. And I got number 339. 339 out of 1500.
That's a good ES, man.
Some stone work. It's only one key and peg area. So her probably her right leg goes inside of there, and then the other one just rests on the base.
Mm-hmm.
The base got that art on it. It's pretty cool. That's the body. Pretty much all one piece. It's that right hand. And with stuff like this, boy, you gotta be so careful with these types of pieces because they can break very easily.
I never knew that they had the claws out. Never knew that.
The boots need a little dust off, but keys in, pretty simple. One key.
Love the shade of purple.
One key, that's it. And that's it. So it's the left hand with the whip.
You want to watch the left-handed with the whip, right?
What?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
She tripping. And that's all sculpted. This is not mixed media at all. This is all sculpted.
Wow.
Really done well, man. And I like these OG pieces. Some styrofoam in there. So now the magnet test. That don't feel too strong to me. Be honest with you. Not at all. And you know what? It's missing the magnet. So I can't even put this on there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. See? I had one of those. And I'm glad I just didn't let it go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to contact them about that too. Yeah. So I'm going to have to find a magnet to fit in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the magnet would be glued in there, but the magnet is not in there. So that's one of the things with the older pieces, man. This is a really old piece, but I think I can find a solution to that.
Yeah, this is Mark Newman and Martine Canal.
So if you see how the magnet is in her head scope,
yeah,
that's how it should look on the arm.
Hey, Jose saying, have you checked the box for a magnet?
I'm gonna look at it right now. But it wouldn't, I had to glue it in. All right.
Love the hair.
It's really done nice. No breaks on the hair at all. But this magnet is a problem. I see the magnet. It's in there. So I will have to get another magnet to pull it out and glue it. But I'm not too happy about that.
Yeah.
So either Buddy gonna have to give me a heavy discount, or it's going back to him. He got on the description, no returns, but he can't defeat the policy of eBay. So when there's some problems with a piece, they have to give you full refund, and they got to pay for shipping to return it. But I'm gonna try to see if I can work something out with them, because I think I can get that magnet out of there, and I can use a nice glue to glue it. But don't like that part at all. But you can see that's where the glue is at, and it happens. Kind of rare for me, I got a lot of older Sideshow pieces, and very rare to anything like this happen to me.
No mixed media vibranium gem.
Yeah, that's not good. But I'll kind of show you what it looks like. It looks really good.
Yeah, really good.
The paint got some character to it. It's not all one solid purple. It's got a lot of highlights to it.
Highlights in the creases.
Yeah, like some of the purple was lighter in some areas, even around the neck. So they did a good job to make it look like light is reflecting on it.
This really holds up, man. To some of the newer Catwomans that they've made.
You see how the paint is around her derriere, as Miss Angela Bassett called it on that one video. Oh, and look at my derriere. It's cute. Yeah, that's definitely an Angela Bassett. And you know what? They got the dimples right there at the top. I think that's pretty cool. No mixed media at all. So I'm looking at the seam line. Kind of a little bit of a thick seam in the back, about where the hair is at.
Oh yeah, you won't see it.
Nah, you won't see it. But this was a piece that was like 400, like 450 when it came out, and it's over a decade.
$3.99 plus shipping when it came out.
Yeah, I like the portrait a lot. Take it off and show you close up, and that's pretty strong. That magnet is pretty strong on that portrait. But I think it's a really sexy portrait. So,
yeah, really good.
But that magnet is going to be a problem because of the way her hand is facing. Now, this one is glued in. Now, I'm probably not going to be selling this piece. So I essentially could get the magnet out of there, glue it back in there, and then add some putty around this part.
Yeah.
To kind of make it stick even better to, where it goes in. Let me get the Joker piece and put it next to it.
Yeah, it's a very impressive piece though, man.
But Buddy gonna have to do something.
Right.
Y'all know that piece.
Oh yeah, same sculptor.
Yeah. And that's one thing you risk when you buy from sellers. Things like that can happen. If it was Sideshow, it'd be a new piece getting shipped out.
Vibranium Gem says, I love that Joker. Oh, careful, man. Careful.
So the same thing with this base. It's got like those little head pieces.
Yeah.
Going around. And he stands taller than her. Yeah, so she can't be out here with one arm though.
Right.
with the base at the top of her earpiece, about 22 and a half. The figure itself, about 17 and 3/4. To compare with the Joker, he's about 23 and 3/4. And the figure is about 19 and 1/4. But there you have it, man. I gotta do some. Yeah, well, I've seen this piece go upwards of 1,500. Let me see. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've had stuff dropping on my basement floor. That's how you feel. Yeah, that Joker is tight. Yeah, I've seen it go for 1,500 brand new in the box. Other than these this glue problem, and it's probably just like depending on where he had it. And they probably wasn't using the greatest glue in the world. I don't know at that time, but I'll try to fix it. Good morning, Jim Lee. Yeah, nice. But you want the best glue, and the glue that I use for repairs is Loctite. That's worked for me. Loctite has worked for me. So I'm gonna get in touch with my man on eBay because I sent him the pictures already of the other one, and now I'm gonna have to send him this to let him know, and then see what kind of deal he make. What you think I should be getting back, Cash?
Man, it's really whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, for myself, I would say, I know when I had an eBay issue, he gave me back $100 for not having because he sent me a statue, but he packaged it extremely well. He had a random brown shipper, no big deal. He had the art box, but he didn't tell me he didn't have the styrofoam that the statue goes into. And I'm like, dude, if I sort of sell this, what the hell? So he sent me $100 back, and we called it even. But I would probably say minimum $75 minimum.
100 was in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, and you got that issue too. I mean, it's not that big of an issue. You can get it right back on, but I gotta let them know both issues, and yeah, I say $100, man.
Yeah. But look at how these pieces hold up, though, man.
I know.
I sometimes in a lot of instances, I like these better than the new ones, man.
Yeah.
The OG pieces that's got some nostalgia about it, and I can beat this dead horse a million times. I'm a guy who likes low ESs, man. It's just my thing. I like low ESs. I like rare statues. To me, that's part of collecting. It's a collectible.
Yeah.
A Dodge Charger is not going to be a collectible because everybody got one until they start making electric cars and they do away with it, and then all of a sudden it's only about 500 of them in the world or something when it comes to cars. But if you want a collectible car, you buy a Bugatti that's 1 out of 20 made in the world. That's a collectible. It's not a everyday automobile. Now, I had a couple things, man. The magnet and one of these side gargoyle pieces wasn't glued on, so that's two issues I had with it. Not just the magnet, and I got to get that magnet out of there, so I'm gonna get a piece of metal to pull it out and then glue it, and hopefully that thing works. But I run the risk of this thing falling, and if this falls out of that socket onto the ground, it's over. It's over, and I'm glad I didn't let it go. I got trust issues. Luckily, I got trust issues. beautiful women have done me wrong in the past, so I didn't trust letting go of her arm because it would have failed and I would have had a blooper. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I haven't found this on the Facebook groups. The best deal I saw on this one was this deal.
Yeah. Yeah. You did get a good deal. I mean, despite the issues, it is a good deal. How did you feel about the black one that they have? Do you like the black one, or?
I got the black one.
Oh, you already have because the black one seems to be a little different. You
Yeah,
got the gargoyle or the goggles rather.
Yeah, and then it's got the longer whip.
Yeah.
So what I do with that one, I have it next to a Batman, and then I put the whip around his neck.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. That one, it's more of a mixed media with a wire in it, so you can move that whip around. And that's got a leather bodysuit, and the zipper is down and it's showing like cleavage.
Yeah.
That's the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, and it has like a bag of jewels and a cat on it.
Bag of jewels, I don't know. Mine's got a cat because it was the exclusive.
Yeah. She got a cat on the base.
Yeah, what's funny about that cat? I dropped it, and then I glued it back together and I repainted the whole cat.
Damn.
With a matte paint, and you can't even tell. So you'll be amazed what you can do yourself just by going to Michael's and getting a couple arts and crafts pieces.
Yeah.
That's one thing about collecting, man. Every collector has broken something. Every collector has broken something, man. It's just the nature of the business, man. You moving around, you might bump a finger. Oh Lord. Or sometimes these bases, if you got a life-size bust, you'll forget that the bottom was separate and pick it up by the shoulders. I've done that before. And luckily I didn't do much damage. It's just, when you get a lot of pieces, man, you gotta be very careful. I suggest if you move something, take it apart, man. Take it apart. But I think I'm gonna get a cart. So when I want to move something, I can move it and then put it on the cart and then roll it to the next area. I suggest people do that.
Yeah, that don't sound bad.
Yeah.
Be careful, man. Gotta be careful. Around.
Yeah. This is nice, man. It's a really nice piece. I'm really digging her. Yeah, very sexy. The boots all the way up to the high thigh. It pairs very well with this Joker. Very well.
Yeah, man. It's a really good piece.
Yeah. So, man, that's about it for this stream, man. I'm glad you joined me this morning, Cash. I know you gotta go and make the donuts. Make that paper today. I'm off today, so I'm probably gonna hit the Peloton. Do a little shelf building around the basement, and enjoy the rest of my day off, man. Yeah. So when you gonna be going back hard again, man?
Soon, man. Once I get me a camera, I definitely will be doing a lot of like pre-recorded stuff, and we'll figure out the live streaming on Saturdays or Sundays as long as I got this job right now. But it's really just a job schedule that's holding me back, man. But you gotta work, gotta take care of the household first and foremost. So it's all good, man. But yeah, I'll hop on anytime I can, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt. I work mornings, but on my days off, I might stream during the day, especially on a Saturday, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to come in here. You get a different crowd sometimes,
You definitely do, man. You definitely do. I've been busy, and then even when I did have free time, I was in here doing construction, and here finally got this done, and I might gotta build some custom shelves around here just because of the measurements. So I got a little bit more work to do, and then the Batman room is finally up, man. So
Yeah, no doubt, Jose. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. You know what? That's a good idea. Casual. I'm probably gonna do that, man. Put a little Batman up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see this,
What's up,
man?
Arch, man? What's up, Arch? Yeah, I'm still
Man.
live, man. I'm still live.
Yeah, man. We brought him back. But hey, man, the room is coming along back there, Cash. I see you, man. I see
Oh
you.
man, I just
You
got
want
a
to
bunch of art prints, man.
pan that camera a little bit?
Got a bunch of art prints, man. So
I like that black wall, man. Yeah, I have a black wall behind me as well, bro.
Yeah,
It's a risk. You take a chance when you paint something black, bro.
Yeah, you take a chance, man.
So what about the other room? What you gonna do with that?
Oh, that's all Marvel, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all Marvel.
Nice.
I gotta clean this up, but I got my Bane there, which man, this Bane is freaking awesome. And then I got this got my Mr. Freeze here.
Absolutely.
Still got a bunch more stuff to do. Trying to sell that Flash if anybody wants it. I just got it right there just for now, but I got a lot of stuff left to do. But I just been working on artwork and everything and getting everything together. My bad about the camera, y'all.
No, but that's nice, man. It's coming along. Along. The DC room. Yeah, absolutely. That's great, man. Well, man, it's been good hanging out with you this morning, man. When me and you together, it's gonna be a more smooth, laid back type of vibe. On Mondays it get a little rowdy Piper, with the guys. But I think people like that. You know what I'm saying? I think people like that.
I might order the new Ivy just because I want to have a green tone and the flesh tone. So Ivy will probably be the one character I'll have two of. There's not a lot of characters in DC I would have two of. Ivy would be one. Batman obviously would be another one, and Catwoman, probably just them three. Because Catwoman, I would want purple suit and black suit. Ivy, flesh tone, green tone, and then Batman, one black, one blue, or even three because you'd have the Dark Knight Returns. So, but in this room for our statues, I only have enough room for, I think 15 to 20 statues, and I already have 5. So, not too much more room left. Is a smaller 12 by 8 room, but man, we gonna pack it with artwork, omnibus, hardcover books, CGCs, everything, man, all the fun stuff, and just have a good time in here, man.
For sure. Hey, I was gonna ask you something, man. You had just said something. Oh, the new Poison Ivy. You see what they put on there? They said pre-order for a limited time only.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Man, that's kind of strange. I think they trying to force our hand because we haven't been pre-ordering and people been waiting on deals. So I think they trying to spark us with a different style of collecting. And I kind of mentioned it before, that I think statue companies would do themselves a favor and a collector a favor if they said there's going to be a 3-month pre-order window. After the window closes, whoever ordered, that will be the ES, and then we're done. If you missed out on the pre-order, it's over with. So you get the ES based on who ordered it. So I think that's the way. To me, I think that's better for collecting because it provides a sense of urgency for the collector. And if you like the piece, you're gonna buy the piece and you won't wait. There's no reason for me to get Mythos Darth Vader right now because I know it's 11,000 pieces,
especially not on a discount.
Yeah, and this is, I think that this is a good strategy if they gonna stick to it. Don't say you're gonna do something like that and then you reopen the window. That's just like a reissue. It's like, hold on, man, I was one of the first. This is some garbage. And what they should do is your ES number should go by who ordered it first. So if you was the first person to order it, you should get number 1. Sideshow sends out random numbers. That's BS, bro.
I don't like that either. Yeah,
you should be rewarded for ordering first. And the lower the ES, and if it's 100 made and you got number 1 of 100, that's going to be more value to that, man. That's why they number them in the first place, in my opinion.
I mean,
And
after you unbox it and stuff, I never really know what number I have, but I've always found it odd. Like, oh, I got 50 out of like 200, but you're like the first person or the last person to get it, but you got an earlier number. So that's just never made sense to me. I've never cared, but it's just always been puzzling.
yeah, I watched that video BSC put up this morning, and I think that's the wave of the future because I missed out on this Nas from what do they call it, Jungle, Concrete Jungle.
Yeah.
And he had a 30-day window. You didn't get it, you're gonna have to get it on eBay. You know, it's as simple as that. I even reached out to the dude. He said it's done. And I can't do nothing but eat that, man. I should have pre-ordered it. So I missed out. That's my fault. Keep the ES low. Yeah, but it won't be 9,000 arts. If they do Windows, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of stuff, right? A lot of us are. So you're gonna have to really look at the piece and say, man, that's dope. I'm getting that. And then if you don't get it, it won't hold the same value if you do it this way though. It'll be different. If it was made to order and the ES was based off who ordered it, and you get your ES based off when you ordered it, and they should tell you right away when you press your order, you have ordered number 3 out of number 3. You are the third person to order this. When you get your thanks email, your email should also say what number you were, and then you know what number you're getting. They shouldn't send out random. Like, I shouldn't be rewarded. Say you ordered it day 1 and I ordered it a year later. Why am I getting number 3 and you getting number 750? That don't even make sense to me. So have some organization about it. I believe that'll bring more hype to the community, because
the only drawback I can say to where Arch has a point is me and Lord David, we were on Saba's channel doing the unboxing, and he had this Dr. Doom or he had a couple prints, and we ordered the prints right after his live unboxing. I don't know what number King ended up getting, but I ended up getting number 1 on the art print. And it was just like, oh crap, I got number 1, just because like you had never had a number 1. However, once you actually know you have number 1, it is the same as if you had number 50, because that's something I've never like really cared about. So I can kind of see Arch's point there. But again, like, I don't collect to sell. Like, my collection is for myself.
I don't either, but when you look at comic books and say it's a signed print or a comic book and you got one of 25, like some of these comics, they do this thing where they send a comic book shop, like each shop gets this one issue, this one variant cover, and getting that variant cover is a special thing, because they only send it to one store, like that 1-25 thing, and there's gonna be more value in that you can look at the resale value. I don't sell like that. Like at the beginning of the video, I said that a lot of the pieces that I may not want to keep, I'm probably gonna be using them, you know, for 1,000 subs, 5,000 subs, 10,000 subs. Well, I have stuff to give away, to give back to the community, support those that support you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I would do it. Like, I'm not a reseller like that. You know what I'm saying? I have sold pieces because somebody was like, hey man, do you have this? And then I wanted to help them out and give them a decent deal on it. I'm not in it to lose money. I'm not in it to make money as far as selling. But if my platform is growing, I want to reward the people who support me. So I will use that. You know, yeah. What's up, brother? Yeah. This is the OG Catwoman, man. Her physique is nice. Yeah, boy, your taste. But I had a problem with it. The magnet is stuck up in the elbow joint, so I'm gonna have to get that out of there and do some little glue magic. And I had another problem with one of these pieces on the front here. some glue. I'm gonna reach out to the seller, but I got a pretty decent deal on it. You know, I don't think I'm gonna return it, but I gotta see how I can fix this problem. But I mean that's part of collecting, you know. But so we talked about some things today. We talked about getting stuff repainted. We talked about breaking pieces. We talked about ESs and hype. But I do believe it'll bring a lot of hype to the community if they just tell you, hey, there's going to be a 90-day window. When this window is closed, no one will ever be able to order this again.
Yeah.
And maybe they say if we don't make it to a certain number, we may open the window for one more month or something. You know, we're going to do a time extension because we want to get to where we at. Yeah, well, most of us probably living paycheck to paycheck with the prices of these things.
Yeah, it'd be like that, man.
Yeah. Arch is hilarious. He's the antagonist, man. He's the anti whatever villain. The opposite, Mr. Opposite. That's what you should change your name to Mr. Opposite. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, we appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you joining me today, Cash, man.
No problem,
you
man.
have a nice, easy lay back day at work. And you know how we get down, man. That's gonna be it for the show. I'm not gonna have no closeout speech or nothing today. I'm just gonna hit you with the
It's Fatal the Collector.
Statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave our followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
That'll let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this cool nerds nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal the Collector.